To be clear, we had a very bad run of form in terms of results. No excuse in the world can make up for us losing so many games. But we had to play a lot of games in a small amount of time. We have not hardly any rest in between when we then faced a team that had a lot of rest. Tonight we played against a team that played on Saturday as well, so the both of us had 2 days rest. Then it's helpful to play in a home game, because from the last 8 I think we played 6 away from home. So the fans can give you just a little bit of an extra edge if you are maybe a little bit tired.
Are they back? Did they ever go? You know, I think Liverpool have had, you know, trying to find their feet with the new team. I would say the form's back for sure, but the players are still there. You know, last night, what I've seen over the last couple of games, Aston Villa, last night against Real Madrid, they were fantastic. It was a bit of the old Liverpool, you know, more resilient at the back. Robertson back in there, you know, Conor Bradley, who was absolutely outstanding last night against Vinicius Junior, and a bit more of a team where I thought this is what Liverpool are about, playing on the front foot, energy in midfield. And I think the issue that they've had, and he'll probably sit there and kick himself, Arne Slot, is the fact that them 4 games that they lost and they was on a terrible run he was just trying to fit everyone in. He was trying to play everyone in, you know, trying to get Isak, Frimpong, Kirkes playing. And I think he got it wrong. And I think he's had to take a step back and go, I need to go back to what I know, what I trusted last season, what won me the league. And I think that's kind of what he's done with, you know, Conor Bradley and Robertson back in there. And I think it's made a big difference.
This time last week, there was a lot of criticism that maybe he didn't care about the Carabao Cup when he changed everybody pretty much. Played a very young team, very young bench against Crystal Palace, and they went out. Has he been vindicated? Because since then, they've played 2-1-2. Yeah,
I think if you're going to look, he'd still be disappointed that they go out of competitions. I think, you know, fans, players want to be in all competitions because it's games and it's chances to play. But I think if you're looking at it, and you know the week that they've got coming up, they've got Man City, right, the weekend
away.
So you know it's probably one of the biggest weeks that they'll have this season. And you know that Carabao Cup game, he made the decision that he didn't want to risk any of his top players, and you'd have to say, on the face of it, he's been right, because they beat Aston Villa, good performance, but an amazing performance against Real Madrid. You know, and all of a sudden he looks like he's found a team where it feels settled, and it feels like the Liverpool side that I've watched before.